Fit fam, what's going on? Nicholas Natt, yours truly coming at you, and I want to talk about the goal setting and also the power behind goal setting. Maybe you've been in a position where you've goal set before and you've seen some success. Maybe you're in a position where you've goal set and it hasn't really worked out. Well, I don't want to talk so much about goal setting as much as I want to talk about the reasons why people will goal set. So people often come to me all the time and they're like, Nick, I want to get into great shape. And I'm like, that's great. Why? And they're like, well, I want to be more fit. Maybe some people are in a position where they're like, well, it's because I have this wedding or I have this event, and you might be able to relate to that. I empathize with you because of those reasons, but the reasons themselves are probably just as pertinent, if not even more. So I always tell people this. If you don't have a very pertinent reason, something that truly is compelling, it shakes you up and it gets you excited behind why you're gonna work hard, or why you're gonna step outside your comfort zone, or why you're gonna go back the next day and swing the bat again even after a strikeout, because we all have losses in this process, right? Then your reasons aren't big enough, your excuses will be. So like, here's a perfect example. Let's say that you end up going to the gym, it's New Year's, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get in shape and I'm gonna go with my workout partner. But you're gonna go because you're like, well, everyone's getting in shape, so I wanna get in shape and I wanna feel better, and that's great. But you haven't had the internal conversation, meaning you haven't really cultivated the narrative about, how do you feel? Are you gonna be improving your health? Do you have issues with looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing incongruency between how you look and how you feel? And if you are that person, I definitely empathize with you, but if you haven't spent that time going through that process and understanding why you're gonna go in day after day to be sore, to deprive yourself of eating inflammatory foods or missing out on activities that might not be evangelical towards your progress, you're probably gonna get burned out when stuff hits. And if you don't, then more stuff's gonna hit, and eventually you're gonna come against a crossroads and you're gonna have to make the decision. Do I continue to endure? Do I persist? Or am I gonna stick it out and I'm just gonna quit? I'm just gonna give in, I'll start over, whatever ends up happening. And again, per my analogy, let's say you're going to the gym and you're working out with a workout partner, and then they stop because they lose ambition and they feel sore and they feel tired just like you do. And then all of a sudden you're just like, well, they're gonna go get some pizza, I'm gonna go eat pizza this one time because you deserve it, right? You've worked hard all week, you've made compromises, you're still trying to recoup in the finances, and you just need something that's gonna make you feel good. And again, we're not here to discuss how you regiment your eating plan, but I'm saying to you that you have to have a strong enough reason, and that creates leverage. So I'll give you another example. Let's say that you have an anniversary coming up and it means something to you. This is your 20-year anniversary, whether it's for school or a personal relationship, and it means something for you to have your people there and to be able to push yourself and to finally wear that dress, right? Or to wear that suit, or to take a picture with your significant other and to feel some kind of connection, and you have a standard about how you want to look, and that means something to you. That's great. Now let's say that you do all the work, right? You get with the right people and you get the right system, you do all those things, right? But then you end up going to work the next day, and congratulations, Bob, Jill, James, and Karen at work don't have the same goal you do. So they can't really understand why it's significant to you. And so it's Bob's birthday and he brings donuts, and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's jelly cream donuts and it's got the filling and sprinkles on top. And in that moment, it's like, yeah, but your thing you're working for isn't for 4 months. You have time, enjoy yourself, live a little bit. If you are not strong enough and your reasons aren't there, your excuses will be. And it's not about winning that victory, but it's about that victory along with the other 70 little mini victories that you're gonna have. That's gonna make all the difference. And remember this phrase, how you do anything is how you do everything. And so when you're moving forward in any kind of health process, whether it has to do with improving your sleep, focus on improving your fitness or your physical health, whether this is about getting your gut into better shape, you're gonna face struggle and you're gonna face adversity. Many times you're gonna fall even. That's okay, right? When you fall or when you fail, it just means that that wasn't for you. Now you have that information. But go back and set the goal. I want to achieve this by this time. That's great, but why? How is that going to improve your life? What is going to be the value that your future self is going to come back and thank you for, and something that's truly going to manifest? And if you can do that, I promise you, you're going to see transformation. It's not just going to hit with what you're trying to achieve. It's going to affect everything in a very proactive way within your life. So I appreciate you taking the time to connect with me. This is my life. I appreciate you guys connecting and spreading this word. So if you know that this is going to be something that's foundational, not just for you, but your spouse, a friend, a coworker, maybe a family member, do me a favor, send this link after you subscribe to them, share this video, and let me know exactly what your thoughts are, because the more thoughts and the more information I have, the better I can do. If you guys are interested in getting connected with Natt Fitness and furthering the conversation or taking a proactive step, you guys can click the link below, get plugged into what's going on with nattfitness.com, and I'd be happy to connect with you within my community and figure out how I can be of further assistance. Till then, this is Nicholas Natt with Natt Fitness, signing off.